Thursday, October 24th. Yes, it is. I know. I just checked. You would think I would know the day by now as many times as I've done this. And don't mind Veronica. She's just going to sit there in the background. Sort of ish there. But anyway, before I get too far gone, blabbling and blabbling and blabbling, whoa, I'm losing my movies. We have got this little selection today. So if you take a quick little look through there and see what's going on. Well, the first movie is actually 4 movies. I got all excited because there was this little, there was this label on there, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna know where I got this one from, but I still don't. But it cost me $1 apparently. I must have got it at a flea market or a garage sale or probably a flea market since it has a number on it. But it's Midnight Horror. There's like 4 things on there. Hoboken Hollow. Kidnapping, slavery, torture, murder. For decades, the Broderick family built their brutal domain. Words hurt. Their brutal dominion built their brutal dominion with the sweat and blood of their captives. Lured with promises of hard work and shelter, drifters, hobos, and migrants found themselves captive at a modern-day slave ranch instead. Inspired by true horrific crime stories from Texas and beyond, Hoboken Hollow spins a dark tale of violence, terror, and slaughter on the farm. Secrets of the Clown, over here. This was Hoboken Hollow, by the way. Secrets of the Clown. After the brutal murder of his best friend Jim, Bobby is haunted by visions of his mutilated body, sinister clowns, and graphic nightmares of a murder in progress. As Bobby begins to question his own sanity and the strange clues behind his friend's death, he summons a psychic to contact Jim, and when secrets are revealed, Bobby learns the hard way that some are never meant to be discovered, and there is nudity in it. I just saw that as I was reading. Can you see? It says nudity. There is nudity in this. Naked clowns. Can you handle naked clowns? Probably. Room 33, which is this one down here. Hidden in the woods is an abandoned institution where many suffered horrible deaths. It is also where a group of road trippers are forced to settle for the night, and where someone is waiting for them. Roxy, a deranged, abused girl with a deadly secret. As the institution takes on a life of its own and mutilated bodies are discovered, the group races to learn Roxy's story and uncover a savage killer in their midst. This only has violence, profanity, and adult situations. Sorry, no nudity. No clown boobs. Sorry. You're just gonna... They're all on the same disc. You can just pop in Secrets to a Clown anytime you want it. Curtains. Or just get on the internet. Search clown boobs. Something will pop up. Maybe not something you want to see, but it will be there. The stage is finally set for Audra, Jonathan Stryker's latest movie to begin filming. As 6 candidates arrive at Stryker's mansion to audition, a deranged murderer stalks to kill them one by one. Just who is behind the mask, and just how far will they go to make sure the role is theirs? So I don't know. None of these particularly stand out to me as a reason that I bought this. I don't know if I just saw, 4 horror movies for $1. That's probably a good deal, I guess. So nothing sticks out to me particularly like, oh yeah, that movie sounds familiar. As why I bought this. It may have just, like I said, 25 cents per movie. That's not a bad deal for this. So, not that I've watched any of them. Because I haven't. We know how I do. And what is this? The Wailing. This is an Asian story, I believe. In this unbelievably tense supernatural thriller, a foreign mysterious appearance in a quiet rural village causes suspicion among the locals, suspicion which quickly turns to hysteria as the townspeople begin killing each other in brutal outbursts for seemingly no reason. Kind of like The Crazies, I guess, an Asian version of The Crazies. The Wailing is the hard stuff. Handle with care. One of the year's best films, a hell of a ride. I feel like, once again, this is open. I feel like I watched this. Um, they also have an Asian Ryan Reynolds in one of their movies. Like, look at that guy. I opened that up. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was his first glance, but like, Asian Ryan Reynolds? If I watched it, I don't remember it. Business as usual. Scarecrows. They only want a brain. Yours. It's taking. It is not my day. It is not my day. Wizard of Oz. It's taking Wizard of Oz to a very, very dark place. But if you watch Return to Oz, that's almost like a horror movie in itself. Like, seriously, watch Return to Oz. That's some fucked up shit in that movie. For a fucking kids movie based on, Oz. Mombi in her fucking hallway of heads. And, like, at one point, Dorothy, like, wakes them all up and they start screaming. Like, it is the stuff of fucking nightmares, dude. Like, seriously. Fairuza Balk, once again, as a very much younger child. I have that movie somewhere on VHS. I don't have it in my horror movie collection, though I probably should, because that is some fucked up shit in that movie for a fucking kids movie. But anyway, that has nothing to do with scarecrows, other than there's a scarecrow in it, I suppose. Evil scarecrows come to life, kill people, look evil, zombie kind of things, I guess. I just kind of like looking at them. Don't know. Don't know. Why haven't I watched this again? Arachnophobia. I bought this specifically because I remembered it and I wanted to watch it again. And look, it's still in the plastic. I have not opened this. I have not watched this. What is wrong with me? This is, from what I remember, it's one of those that it's one of those that goes between comedy and horror a lot better than some other movies do. And it's all about spiders, and they're fucking everywhere, and I fucking hate spiders. I had one on the back. Making a big-ass web, just a big-ass fucking spider, somewhere. So, is it John Candy that's in this, or is it, Dan? Is it Dan? John Goodman. It's Dan, from Roseanne. He's just Dan to me, I don't know. And I remember watching that specifically. Now I'm going to give away a spoiler, or it's just a scene. It's just one scene from the movie, while I blah 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 trying to find this picture of this spider. The popcorn scene. If anybody's seen this movie, Arachnophobia, and the popcorn scene, why are these pictures so old? I have a lot of Pikachus in that one for some reason. I don't know why. That's not a spider, though. Okay, here we go. That's weird. I don't know why that's all out of order. The popcorn scene where the couple is sitting down to watch some game show, if I remember correctly. And, they pop their popcorn to sit there and watch their movie, and you see the little spider crawl in the thing of popcorn, and then they're just sitting there enjoying their show, laughing and eating their popcorn. Ha ha ha! It's so great, but maybe doesn't end so great for them. This is kind of a picture. That's kind of a picture of its butt. But yeah, that was the spider that was hanging out on the back porch. It almost looks like a smiley face if you look at it just right. So its butt is smiling at you. That was the spider that was on the back porch. And it was out there, I never go on my back porch anyway. So I just let it live, and it was kind of cool to like let it, watch it just stay out there every morning and, be big and fucking scary. But I really wanted to watch this again, and I just suck at life, and that's why I never accomplished anything. So, I remember liking this. I need to rewatch it. Definitely need to rewatch it, and I would suggest you watch it. If you haven't yet, I would suggest watching it in the first place, because I remember enjoying it. Okay, now up next we have, once again, dust it off, Hatchet. And you know, you got the bloody axe and all that stuff on my cool slipcover. I liked this. This one was good. It has one of my favorite lines in it ever. Right there. Oh shit! What was her name on Buffy? Harmony? Was she Harmony on Buffy? I can't remember, but she plays these two girls. They go down to it's New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras time, whatever, and they have this tour that will take you out in the backwoods. And it might be, is it a local legend? Is Hatchet like a local legend? They take you out there. Get ready for one of the most talked about red-blooded American horror movies of the past two, blah, 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 blah. When a group of New Orleans tourists take a haunted swamp tour, they slam face first into the local legend of deformed madman Victor Crowley. So, but yeah, they take this haunted, tour out in the swamps, and of course, shit goes down, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And at one point, because they're basically the Girls Gone Wild girls, so they're not very smart. The characters are not very smart. These characters, necessarily. I'm not putting that on all the Girls Gone Wild girls. Some of them might be very intelligent, just also very drunk, maybe. Very poor, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what their situations are, and it doesn't matter to me. But the characters in this movie, for the Girls Gone Wild girls, are not very smart, from what I remember. And, or at least she isn't. The character that she plays is not very smart. Because at one point she gets out her phone and she's like, the other girl asks her, she's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm calling the cops." And she's like, "Who are they going to call?" And she replies, "The police." This is one of my favorite lines from fucking anything ever. I love it so much. So it's kind of one of those things, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember exactly how. I've ruined it now. It'll never have the same effect on you if you watch this movie. But it's just one of my favorite lines from anything ever. It's so great. So I remember this one being very, very entertaining. Hatchet 2, which it doesn't have as cool of a slipcover, and my sticker got stuck on it. I never got it all the way off. I guess this is a spoiler, maybe, but it kind of continues the story from the first one. And there's actually a Hatchet 3. I've never seen Hatchet 3. It picks up right where the original Hatchet ends. So, I guess spoilers all over the fucking place. But I don't remember. I mean, it continues the story, and from my understanding of it, Hatchet 3 continues the story even further. I think the same characters maybe even in it. It's a different performer, from I can't remember if I think the performer, I don't want to say actor or actress, because then you would be like, oh, a dude survives, or a chick survives. You don't even know. But yeah, the performer is different in this one than the first one. And I don't remember this one being as good as the first one. I think maybe I just missed my two Girls Gone Wild girls, or my favorite character, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I guess that's a spoiler. That's telling you who doesn't the fucking thing. But I think maybe the comedy was missing. There was a little bit less comedy in the second one. It was a little less funny, and a little bit, which shockingly, from what I was saying the other day, because some of them I think get too much comedy and then get too cartoonish, and it's hard to take it seriously for me, I guess. But yeah, I just don't remember liking this one. But I would say, if you're gonna watch, and there is a third Hatchet movie, and like I said, I think it continues the story. I don't know if the same character is in it or not, but it does. I believe it continues the story. So if you're definitely watch Hatchet. It's definitely a fun ride. And then, you know, you might as well watch, you know, Hatchet 2. You might enjoy it more than I did. And, you know, like I said, it does continue the story. So, where the first one left off, you get to find out. This one, I liked Dead Silence. I did. I don't think it was exactly what I wanted it to be. So, we don't have the boy situation. You know my feelings on that from a few videos ago. But I remember this one, like, especially, like, I sort of remember the end being like, what the fuck, you know, very much like that, without giving too much away or spoilers or whatever. I don't necessarily, referee apparently disagrees. This is his favorite movie ever. He would watch it 5 times a day. Are you going to watch it 5 times a day? Okay, well, now we know where it is, so you can. I'm using it for light right now. I'm using the TV for light right now, so you gotta do your own thing. Yeah, I remember liking this one. I think I remember the end more than anything in it. And it's not like The Ring where I remember the story the whole time, you know, or the mystery or whatever. I really don't remember anything about this movie except for the end. And maybe, because I got the unrated version, so the unrated version, the end of it might be different than the regular version, I don't really know. But of course, you know, I like the whole, you know, killer doll thing and all this other blah, 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 blah. So of course this one was right up my alley. So, but there again, like I said, I don't really remember much about it. But I think I did enjoy it. And definitely a what the fuck ending for that. Now here is, and once again, we have a remake, and people might be upset about this. I have not seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the remake with Jessica Biel, I loved it. It's one of those things where the movie, like, there's this beat, like, you know, 10-15 minutes into the movie, and it's like for me personally, especially the first time I watched this, it was like high suspense from that point on through the rest of the movie. And it's like running time 98 minutes, you know, like they're driving down that road and, you know, what happens, and then, like, I feel like I was sitting there, like, it was very tense, it was a very suspenseful movie for me, like, the whole way through, pretty much. And this is, like, some kind of special edition, Platinum series. You can see there's a little bit of raised, I think that's all, yeah. There's a little bit of raised, letters there or whatever, and this actually came with a metal plate on the front of it, a little metal plate that looks exactly like this, and that's cool. I don't know where it is right now, but so this is actually technically a slipcover. And then it's got this on it, and I guess it opens, it's been a while since I've done this, it opens like this, and then it opens like this. And is that your movie? That's disc 1. And then you flip it down even further down here, and there's a second disc. And then there's your evidence. Evidence enclosed. Referee is calm now. He's over there on my hoodie, as he should be. So, and of course, I've ripped it open. I had to look. It's got all these little, like, pictures and stuff in it, and then descriptions on the back of, I guess, the evidence. Those are fingers. And a clarinet? Fingers and a clarinet, apparently. So, a very shaky, grainy picture. a hammer. These are probably all things that I'm assuming were used in the movie. It's been a minute since I watched it, quite a few minutes. I believe these are teeth. Those are someone's teeth that got knocked out of their skull. I don't even know what this one is. It's got like a little pea stains on the side. This is somebody's glasses. Somebody's bloody glasses, probably. And the last one is a porcupine. That's not a porcupine. I feel like that might be somebody's scalp, maybe. Possibly. So yeah, this is like some kind of special edition that came later after the movie was, okay. Now I gotta figure out how to put it back together. You know, oh, it doesn't show it on here. I thought maybe it would show the little metal plate. I don't know where the hell that is right now. It's somewhere in a thing somewhere. But yeah, you can just go take that and shove it back up inside and bloop, bloop, bloop. So it's very heavy. It's very heavy, surprisingly. But that's my version of that, and like I said, this was, especially the first watch over, and this has deleted scenes in it, and there was supposedly like a B story where she was supposed to be pregnant and blah 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 blah. I don't care about any of that shit. I don't care about any of that shit. I am so glad they took those scenes out, because you know how I said for me it was so suspenseful from that first moment on throughout the rest of the movie. That shit would have killed it. Would have killed the mood, would have killed the vibe, would have killed the suspense, because it was just kind of like, what did I say one time to somebody? I'm like, there's no help for these poor people. You know, there is just no help for these poor people once they get started. And it might be the same way with the original movie too. Like I said, I never saw the original movie, but definitely the remake for me was a very suspenseful, thrilling ride. So I would suggest checking this one out. So, the remake with Jessica Biel. And like I said, I'm so glad they left those stupid, like, there's a reason these scenes were deleted. They're done. There was no need for them. As far as, personally, there was no need for those, as far as I'm concerned. Is this the same? No, it is not. But to end here, we have Final Destination 3, which was not my favorite of the franchise. But you can create your own movie, which I've obviously never done because it's not open. I felt, I don't know, it was kind of like, usually, at least with the Final Destination films, the opening scene, you can usually count on the opening scene being very, at least worth the ticket price, you know. And in this, I feel like it happened really quick. It was obviously a roller coaster. It happened really quick, and I think part of it maybe even happened off screen. I'm like, why are you, like, maybe I just don't remember. But yeah, the opening scene was weak for this one, I felt. Even more so than the car crash at the raceway. You know, this was like, as far as I'm concerned, from my recollection, was the weakest of the openings. And usually, like I said, after the plane crash of the first one and the highway crash of the second one, like, and I don't remember, well, this is Final Destination 3, so I guess this would be the third one. After the first two being so good, and that opening scene being, you know, where they have the little psychic vision or whatever of what happens being so good, and then getting this, it was definitely a downgrade for me. And then the entire movie was just kind of, I don't know, it just seemed to like maybe carry from like one death scene to the next. It wasn't very like, you know, I don't know. I guess I feel the first two movies were tied together a little bit better, or maybe the group of characters I felt were more tightly connected to one another. And this one, it was just kind of like, you know, like the characters were connected to each other, but not really, from what I remember, I guess. Like, they all went to the same school together or something, so I guess that was enough to do it or whatever. And they just all happened to be in the same place at the same time, you know, fate. You know, but that's what I like about this franchise that I didn't say the other day, is it has changed the way that I live, to be honest, because I think to myself, I'm like, what if I walk down this street instead of this street? Like, did I just cheat death? Like, is death gonna come for me because I made a choice and I went down, you know, like like every choice, every once in a while in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, did I just cheat death? Am I Final Destinationing right now? You know, like, it honestly, it did change the way that I view the world. This franchise has changed the way that I view, like, everything, you know? Like, if I had done that instead of that, would I have died today? It's just so weird. It's just so weird. It makes you think about that kind of stuff and get weird. Which one was the... If this was the third one, and this was the roller coaster, which one was the... It might be the Final Destination 3D version, which I don't have a 3D TV. I do have a 3D Blu-ray player. I don't know why I said it so weird like that. Was that like Blu-ray? I was trying to be, what's his name? The more cowbell guy. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Christopher Walken. I guess I was trying to Christopher Walken it. Is this the one with, A strange phenomenon causes friends to abandon their day at the Speedway. Ah, at the Speedway, yes. Because I sort of remembered seeing this in 3D. Or I remember the one in the one at the Speedway I did see in 3D, because I remember the tire coming down and smashing the one character. In the psychic vision or in real life, who knows? I'm not going to tell you. I just remember it happening. But includes 2 pairs of 3D glasses. Oh, limited time only. So it also includes the DVD version. So both 2D and 3D versions of the film included. It's interesting to me that this is a 3D DVD. Because a lot of the 3D movies that I've bought are, the 3D comes on like a Blu-ray instead. So this is interesting that this is Final Destination in 3D on DVD. But you know what? Let's crack this bitch open. Hopefully. Quickly. Not quickly. Not quickly at all. Because I want to see the 3D, I want to see the 3D glasses. See if there's like special, you know, Final Destination version 3D glasses. I got this tiny ass little fucking piece. Can you see that shit? I got this tiny ass little fucking piece off the top and nothing else. This is not going well. This is not going well. I need those people that stole that video game. I found a video game in the toy section last night. Halo 5. Is there a Halo 5? It was open. Okay, we're going good now. We're going good. We're opening it live, cracking it open. Live, well, not live on camera. I'm not live streaming this. I'm just filming it. But now it's open. Let me throw this down here in my trash box. A trash box. So, is this exciting? No? Oh, shit. Curses! Foiled again! Foiled again! See, I like these fuckers that come right off. You know those ones that fucking stick on? And my friend told me, and it works. I don't know about for the slip covers, but my friend's mom, the little life hack sort of thing that she does when she has a sticky thing on something, is she puts peanut butter on it. And she leaves it on there for a minute, and I guess the peanut butter like eats the oil in whatever the sticky thing is, and then you just wipe it off, wipe it clean, and poof, your stickiness is gone. I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't watch it happen, like live in front of my face, many years ago. So that's what I've been a big a big believer in, especially like on these plastics or whatever. Like if I have a sticky thing, like maybe I bought it used at the family video or whatever, and it comes with a sticky on it, I'm able to get the sticky off by putting peanut butter on it. So, boom. Hey, 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 look at that. They are special Final Destination 3D glasses. That's kind of cool. I like it. I almost don't want to open it. That's cool. I like that. We experienced it, well, I was going to say together. You're going to watch this after I've already filmed it. Like I said, this isn't live streaming. This is filming, but that's pretty neat. I like those. And I don't want to open them because the collector in me says no. The collector in me says I can't. Your purchase just earned you WB Insider reward points. Those probably don't even exist anymore. But thanks! Woo! Yeah! But no, those are fucking cool. I like those. I'm so glad they have a little Final Destination design on them. I don't know why. I guess I don't know why I keep showing them to you, because they you've seen them like 3 fucking times now. But that's cool. That's really neat, and I can't open them. I'm not allowing myself to do it. I'm gonna tuck them. Look, I'm gonna tuck them right in there, and that's where they're gonna fucking stay, right there, and put them right back in this. Boop. I guess you can kind of see on the little sticker that it has a Final Destination thing on it. But one of these days, if I ever do buy myself a 3D TV, I assume it will come with the glasses. I know the ones we used to sell, they had like a set of glasses with them. Now, the glasses that you use at the theater, I don't know if they would work the same for being at home, but I might have a few extra pair. They have that little box where you can recycle them after you're done with your movie. But I'm like, I paid for these. They're coming home with me. So that little upcharge. So I'm the reason you keep getting charged for those things over and over and over again. But yeah, I saw Final Destination 3 and then Final Destination 3D. And I'm like, are these the same movie? Just this was the 3D one? But yeah, I liked of course, the cool-ass slipcover. So, and that might be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but he might be coming for me. I said I liked your movie, dude. Calm the fuck down. Shit. I like it. I like it. I'm so glad I bought this because I like the cover. Of course, it's all 3D and creepy, and I have the 3D glasses. And like I said, this 2009. Did I see this came out in 2009? Well, fuck my life. I have no idea. So, but yeah, most of the ones that they did later, that says 2010. The Final Destination, 2009. So, who knows? Aroundish there. You know, I wonder if a 3D DVD will work as good as like a 3D Blu-ray. But maybe one of these days, if I ever buy a 3D TV, I'll find out. But that's somewhere far in the future. So yes, that is today's version of events, or my movies for today. Anyway, I've blabbed on long enough. I've got some shit I gotta do anyway. I don't have noodles today, but I probably want to eat at some point. That's not really important, but me and my babbling. It happens. Sorry. But anyway, that's today's movies, and I've got a couple more to go, so I'll see you for what I see ya.